fed lunch. Awesome. You got fed spiritually, and now you've been fed solid. So now I want y'all to keep that energy up. Y'all got food. Y'all got time to keep listening.
Yes.
While I'll we get really good insightful panel. So we're feeding you again. You're getting meal for meal here today. So just a little bit about myself. My name is Brittany Jenkins. I work for National Cash, which is the Council of Application Study and Health. And I serve as the Southern Coordinator. Jaribu just finished her tenure on the board for COSH, which we're gonna miss her, but we're hoping that Natasha can pass the board election and continue on what Jaribu started. With that being said, that's just a little bit about me and what we do at National COSH, which is workers' advocacy for health and safety in the workplace. We believe that all workers have the right to dignity and to come home safely with no injuries and make a fair wage at the same time. And so we hear all these workers sharing their stories, and it's all connected. And so I'm glad to start introducing some of our panelists. So as I start calling names, I'm gonna ask you guys to come up on stage. Starting with Fran Marin, a member of Stand Up KC and Missouri Workers.
Yes.
She'll share a little bit more insight about herself when she speaks later. And then Sandra Norman, who is also a member of the Mississippi Workers Center.
Yes.
Nita Carter, which many of you got the call from.
State time.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
Born and raised in the Delta, graduated of MSD with a master's degree in social work, and is a proud mother of 3. But she did lose one of her children back in 2022. She also has 2 grandchildren and 4 great-grandchildren to keep continuing that legacy that she's started. And she's employed with the Mississippi Workers Center as the outreach coordinator. That's how a lot of you got here. She gave me that call. I've seen a lot of people say, "Hey, Nita," before they even made it to the table. So that is Nita. All right. Dorothy Williams. Dorothy's first temp work was at the fish factory. She heard of the bad conditions there, but she never experienced it until she was there. They required her to work long shifts on her feet, 8 to 10 hours. Even with bad health conditions, they wanted her to still expect her to do the same kind of work that men were doing. Her experience was at Uncle Biz as well as Mars Food. She worked there for 2007 to 2013 at the rate of $7 at the beginning and the end. She made the same amount her whole time there. So Miss Dorothy will tell you a little bit more about herself as we get on. And then we have Janice Kimber, who started working
Yes.
She started working at Delta Pride in 1988, making $3.54. And doing a lot of working conditions at the plant, from waiting in water, getting 2-minute breaks with the supervisor just standing over her to get back on the line. Jenny had so many accidents at the plant that they just started. It was okay to sweep it under the rug. She experienced in these accidents with the equipment. She's seen people lose fingers, lose skin from their fingers to their elbows, as well as seen catfish men go through people's hands. Through her experience through COVID, they didn't provide her any PPE or supplies. So I can't wait to hear from Jenny as well. And then Natalie Campacho Morales.
Yes.